Children, this is class 9th maths class. In the previous class we have completed the revision of chapter 18 statistics. Now today we are going to start the revision of chapter 26 coordinate geometry. Here is the first question of this chapter. For each equation given below, name the dependent and independent variable. The first part of this question is y is equal to 4x upon 3 minus 7. Dear students, here the value of y depends on the value of x. Therefore, the value of x is independent. Here x is independent and y will be dependent. Remember it, x is independent and y will be dependent because the value of y depend on value of x. Now in question B part, x is equal to 9y plus 4. So here y is independent and x will be dependent. Next, question number 2, find the value of x and y if x minus 1 comma y plus 3 bracket close is equal to 4 comma 4. Here this is the coordinate of x, this is coordinate of y. This side also this is the coordinate of x, this is coordinate of y. So x minus y is equal to 4. So x is equal to, this 1 will transpose to the right hand side, it will become plus 4 plus 1. So x is equal to 5. 4 plus 1 5. Here y plus 3 is equal to 4. So y is equal to 4. This 3 will go to the transpose to the right hand side, then it will become minus. So y is equal to 4 minus 3, that is equal to 1. This will be our answer. Now question number 3. By plotting the following points on the same graph paper, check whether they are collinear or not. Collinear means are they in a straight line or not. Let us see. Let us plot. We will draw first x-axis and y-axis like this, and we will make it the points, units 1 2 3 4 5 6, and this side also 1 2 3 4 5 6, and this is minus 1 minus 2, this is minus 1 minus 2. This side it will be minus and this side it will be plus. Up side it is positive and down side it will be negative. This is y axis and this is x axis. Now 3 4, first 3 and 5, 3 and 5, this point will come 1 1 1 1. Similarly 0 minus 1, 0 minus 1, and we will join all this point with the help of a scale. Then you will see on plotting the points 3 5 1 1 and 0 minus 1 on the graph, we see that the points lie on the same line, hence they are collinear. Now we will see one equation, x is equal to 0 y, 0 into y plus a. If we wanted to make the x-axis, means where a is any numerical value, in this equation line parallel to y-axis. If we want to make a line parallel to y-axis, then we have to apply this equation. X is equal to 0 into y plus a. A is a numerical value, any numerical, 2 3 4 5, it can be any numerical value. So let us take one example. X is equal to 0 y plus 2. It means this line will parallel to y-axis from the distance from the origin 2. Let us see. If we will take it, the value of y is equal to 0, then it will be x is equal to 2. Again, if we will take it, the value of y is equal to 1, then also the value of x is equal to 2. When we are taking the value of y is equal to 2, then 2 into 0, 0 plus 2, 2, x is equal to 2. Now we will, after plotting, we will get it that this line is parallel to the y-axis. Now y is equal to 0x plus a, where a is any numerical value. In this equation, line will parallel to the x-axis. Remember it, when you want to make it a line parallel to x-axis, then you have to apply this formula. For example, y is equal to 0x plus 2. So let us take it, the value of x in this equation 0, then the value of y will be 2. When the value of x is 1, 1 into 0, 0 plus 2, 2, y is equal to 2. When x is equal to 2, then y is also equal to 2. After plotting this graph, we will find out that it is parallel to the x-axis. Now let us see the exercise. Draw the graph of the equation x plus 2y minus 3 is equal to 0. From the graph, find x1, the value of x where y is equal to 3. x2, second part, x2, the value of x where y is equal to minus 2. So let us see. x plus 2y minus 3 is equal to 0. So x is equal to what? This 2y and minus 3 will transpose to the right hand side. It will become minus 2y plus 3. Now we'll make it a column here, x and y. When the value of y is 3, then it will be minus 6 plus 3, that is equal to, when the value of y is equal to 3, then minus 6 plus 3, that is equal to minus 3. The value of x will be minus 3. When the value of y is equal to minus 2, then it will be minus plus 4. 4 plus 3, it will be 7. The value of x will be 7. When we will take it, the value of y is equal to 0, then the value of x will be 3. Now let us plot this graph here. 0, x is equal to minus 3, then y is equal to 3. This point will come. When x is equal to minus 7, then y is equal to minus 2. This value will come. When x is equal to 3, then y is equal to 0. Now by joining all these points, we'll get it this graph. And to get it the value of x when y is equal to 3, so we have to make it one line parallel to the x-axis. This side also, when y is equal to minus 2, here if you will make it a line, then this point will be a and this is b. Then this will be our answer, minus 3, 3 and 7 minus 2. Now we will see the next inclination. Next topic is inclination. The angle which a straight line makes with the positive direction of x-axis measured in the anti-clockwise direction is called inclination of the line. Suppose this is x and y axis and this line is given. So from this x-axis we will go to the anti-clockwise till this line. This angle will be the inclination of this line, that is equal to 45 degree. Similarly, this is x and y axis, and to measure the inclination of this line, we have to move from the x-axis to this line anti-clockwise. So 120 will be the inclination of this line. Similarly, in this, from x-axis to this line anti-clockwise, this is also 120 degree. Now inclination is usually denoted by theta. Remember it. Next we will see slope. If theta is the inclination of a line, the slope of the line is tan theta. Remember it. How will you find out the slope? By applying this formula, tan theta, and theta represent the inclination and is usually denoted by m. So slope is denoted by m, so slope is equal to tan theta. For x-axis and every line parallel to x-axis, the inclination means theta is equal to 0 degree. Remember it, when a line parallel to x-axis, then the slope will be 0 and inclination is also 0. So in place of theta, here we will write down slope m is equal to tan theta. And what is the value of this theta? Because the inclination is 0, so tan 0 degree, what is the value of tan 0 degree? That is equal to 0. For y-axis and every line parallel to y-axis, the inclination theta is equal to 90 degree. So what will be the slope? Slope is equal to tan theta, means tan 90 degree is equal to infinity or not defined. Now ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is a equation of a line. This is the equation of a line. It is a equation of a linear equation, and it makes a straight line. Make y-intercept is equal to, how will we make a y-intercept? by is equal to minus ax minus c. So y is equal to minus ax minus c upon b. So y is equal to minus ax upon b minus c by b. We will separate it, both these numbers. So slope will be the coefficient of x, means minus a by b, and y-intercept the constant value c by b, minus c by b. This will be known as slope, and this is y-intercept. When a straight line is converted into the form y is equal to mx plus c, the slope of the line m, here the coordinate coefficient of x m, this is called slope, and its y-intercept c. Conversely, if the slope of a line is m and its y-intercept is c, then the equation of a line, when you have to make an equation, then you have to make it like this: y is equal to mx plus c. Now we will see the question number 1. Write the slope of the line whose inclination is first 0 degree and second 30 degree. As we know, slope tan theta. Tan theta is equal to 0, it is given, and the value of theta is equal to 0 degree. So tan 0 degree is equal to 0. So slope will be 0. Similarly, in second part, tan theta is equal to, that is equal to slope. So in place of theta we will write down 30 degree. So tan 30 degree, what is the value of tan 30 degree? 1 by root 3. So slope will be 1 by root 3. This will be our answer. Next question, for each of the equation given below, find the slope and the y-intercept. X plus 3y plus 5 is equal to 0. So x plus 3y is equal to minus 5. So 3y is equal to minus x minus 5. So y is equal to minus x minus 5 upon 3. Now y is equal to, after separating both this number, minus x by 3 minus 5 by 3. So slope is equal to minus 1 by 3. This is the coefficient of x, and y-intercept minus 5 by 3. Next question is, draw the line 3x plus 4y is equal to 12 on a graph paper. From the graph paper, read the y-intercept of the line. 3x plus 4y is equal to 12. So 3x is equal to 12 minus 4y. So x is equal to 12 minus 4y upon 3. Now let us put it their value. We will make it a column. X, when y is equal to 0, then x is equal to 4. When y is equal to 3, so 4 3 is 12, minus 12, 0. So when y is equal to 6, 6 4 is 24, minus 24 plus 12, that is equal to 12, and 3 4 is 12, minus 4, 3 4 is 12, minus 4. These are the coordinate of x and y. Now let us plot this coordinate on this graph. Make it x-axis and y-axis, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and here 1 2 3 4, and this side also 1 2 4 5. Now when x is 0, then y is 3. Put it dot here. When x is 4, y is 0, and when x is minus 4, y is 6, this side. Now after joining these points with the help of a scale, we'll get it this line. From this graph we can say that y-intercept is where this line is intersecting y-axis, at the point of 3. So 3 will be our answer. So children, we have completed the revision of this chapter. Thank you.